Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is the 7th of October, 2008. Let's get to the Geek News, starting off with story number one. Big congratulations to Steve Jobs and Apple for selling 10 million iPhones early, because he said, by the end of year 2008, while the people that count these things say, hey, you already done it, so hey, congratulations to Apple. Story number two, iPerception is reporting that 25% of people would rather click on simple text ads. I know it's just a quick little statistic there, but kind of cool how that works. Something so simple works so well. Story number five, Facebook's transformation from new.facebook.com to www.facebook.com has been completed. A few hiccups, of course, people complaining about the new design, but it's done, and you know what? I'm not hearing as much complaining, so maybe people are starting to get used to it. Story number four, Hulu has secured the rights for streaming the presidential debate live online. And of course, the second presidential debate is going to be tonight here in the US at 9 Eastern. So if you want to check that out, make sure you do so at hulu.com. Story number five, we talked yesterday a little bit about the BlackBerry Storm and how they're going to have an application store, and everyone was kind of bummed because it was basically going to be carrier specific, where they had to update their own application store, and it was only going to be for the BlackBerry Storm. But later yesterday, Berry Store launched with 40 different applications, and it's cross-network support and available for all BlackBerries. So I think it's a really cool idea, and I'm glad that they actually did it. So if you want to check it out and support them, berrystore.com. Story number six, sorry, United States of America, but you will not be receiving the HTC Touch HD. That's right, HTC via Twitter said yesterday that by the time they could bring the HTC Touch HD to the US, that would be old news. And plus, they got all these exciting things, like the T-Mobile G1, of course, running the Google Android platform, releasing here on the 22nd. That's exciting. But they also promise other great things from HTC here to come. But sorry, no HTC Touch HD. Story number seven, a study showing that gamers are 10% leaner than the average American, which of course fights the stereotype that they are couch potatoes. However, the same study shows that they are 50% more likely to be depressed and 20% more likely to have some sort of substance addiction. Kind of some interesting numbers with gamers. Story number eight, the last story of the day, Chrome goes to 0.7% of 1% market share, which is kind of a bummer, and that of course is according to network applications. And I kind of agree with John Brandon from Computer World that it's almost annoying to have such a beta browser. I mean, if you go to a website and it doesn't work in Chrome yet, that makes you think, hey, why am I even using Chrome when I could be using Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, all these refined browsers? So basically, this is a message to Google saying, hey, you need to get off your butt and refine this browser a little bit. People really do want this browser, but they want it to work everywhere, just like all the other browsers do. So hopefully Google will get that done. And once they do, we'll make sure to let you know about it right here on The Daily Geek. And that is the Geek News for the 7th of October, 2008. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, for The Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv, and I will catch you right back here tomorrow.